Good morning, welcome to a morning review on Thursday the 4th of June. This is Kim Watson speaking for Easy Trader. Okay, looking at the euro dollar first, and as you can see yesterday we pushed up even further on the dailies. We're getting back towards this sort of these prior highs at this current stage. We currently seeing a bit of consolidation where we are. The way we've seen these sort of decent pushes, consolidation, push, consolidation, could see us push up again, but I do have a target of 112.11 or 112.12, some of that region to be hit, which could occur this morning if it just continues pushing up towards 13.41. Well, so be it. But at the moment, it certainly looks like it could, as I say, pull back a little bit. There's a good probability of that happening. But look, just getting back to the bigger picture, if we do see a continuation move, certainly the monthly R1, which sits about 113.68 to 114 sort of area, somewhere in that region, I would expect as an upside target if it does push up this morning. So we'll just see how it rolls, or today I say, when I say this morning, read that for today. So that's the euro at the moment. It obviously Draghi's speech and comments didn't affect the markets too much yesterday. Didn't affect the euro. Let's have a look at the pound. Pound consolidated a phase here. It's yesterday never really managed to make new highs. It's struggling to get up towards the monthly pivot, which I thought it might just manage to hit at some point, but as I say, just consolidating. You look at it on a 4-hourly point of view, it sort of gives it a bit more detail what's happening. It's neither going one way or another. Bringing it down to the hourlies and looking at where we are. Well, we managed to get a higher high in yesterday, but the low didn't go any lower than the prior lows over here, where it was lower than this particular high low there. So it's an odd old day yesterday in that respect, and at the moment it's just consolidating, sitting just pretty close to its daily pivot. So support may come back in the 50 if it breaks down here, but if it starts breaking down, I'd be looking towards yesterday's lows and that 1.5263 area. A break to the upside, well, maybe yesterday's highs and even as high as that 1.5387. So that would be the sort of upside targets there. But it's been a stickier mover in general. This was news yesterday. It brought it down quite quickly in the morning there. The afternoon really triggering again, a bit of news triggering and pushing through there. So all in all, it's sticky when there's little in the way of news coming out. The price action is relatively sticky. I was looking yesterday favouring possibly the upside, but when it started pulling down, I just wondered if it would come back down towards that daily pivot, and there's certainly a daily 50 MA rather, and there's certainly a possibility of that. Okay, quickly looking at yen. Yen's in a consolidation phase here as well, so it's a bit like the pound in that respect. There's the indecision there, which makes it probably less clear in terms of trading it. It's as we know from the big picture here and the monthly charts, it's near sort of 2007 highs. They're still sitting around about 2000 highs, and not far now off the 2003 highs. So certainly sort of near-term highs, or long-term highs even. My view is always looking at seeing it push on further, but there's got to be a limit in terms of before the Bank of Japan starts waving and say this is enough, because it's great for exports and possibly good for inflation, but not necessarily good for companies. Okay, that's the dollar yen at the moment, so not really got much in the way of picture there. If you look at the look at these prior lows, they've been broken now, but I see we've broken the prior lows there, or that trend line there, but it's pulling back in, and you've got this picture going across here somewhere. So if it can make its way out of that, perhaps we could see some direction again. The yen is pretty known for getting into consolidated phases where it just continues to, or range-bound phases, as we knew just over a month ago. Right, finally, let's look at the Aussie dollar. So the Aussie dollar yesterday managed to get up, hit the monthly pivot, but then do very little during the daytime, but then sold off this morning, in the Asian session this morning, on the bad trade deficit, which is a record trade deficit. So it's seen it come off at the moment. From the dailies, I'm just looking at support wise. Really now, if it doesn't hold up on this 50, which is a sloping 50, which suggests further downside. Really, even look at the 8, the 50. They're both sloping, and it looks like the 34 may just come up to provide some support. If it does break down some more. It's already done a good range today, and it's really looking at where next. And I mean, it may be held up just on the weekly pivot, those prior highs, if it sells off again, or maybe even the S3 pivot. But then the next level of support sits down here at 76.68. Again, it's been a sluggish mover, apart from when news events come out, and it's quite choppy. So probably not one to be trading too much today. Okay, that's it for me pretty much. So just check through the current today's news events, and well, we've already seen the Australian numbers coming out. 12 o'clock we got the official bank rate in the UK. I don't think there's going to be anything changed there, so that'll be the same. And any statement may be coming out around about the same time, so that we'll see what the statement says, but I would expect it's more of the same. Any adjustments to that statement, of course, so could see quite some high volatility. Later on, 1:30, we've got the normal weekly unemployment claims. These may just give a little bit more volatility than they've been given, and that's just about it really. There's some lower figures, revised non-farm productivity, etc., coming out at 1:30 as well. So amongst all those numbers, there may be a little bit of a movement, but nothing of any real significance. That's it for me. Have a great day. Bye for now.